to feed the viewers in the mornings, you know. They want their content. Alright, I got something for them. I got something for them. Oh, by the way, hello viewers. Mornings. Another beautiful day. Hope your 5 senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. Alright, what I got for you? Let's see here. What are we talking about here? Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got for you dudes? For you folks. Let's see. Torchlight Infinite Season 8 injects a touch of city building into the free ARPG. Torchlight Season 8 standard transformed free Steam ARPG into a city builder and introduce a new hero variant, Thea the Blasphemer. That's not good. It says here, what with Paths of Exile 2 new season underway, last epoch about to kick off its new chapter, in Diablo 4 Season 8 due in just a week, another ARPG challenger is staking its claim for April. Torchlight Infinite Season 8 is titled Sandlords, and transform the free Steam Deck game with a new mechanic that sees you taking charge of a floating city in the clouds ahead of the new season. XD community manager Andre talks us through some of the biggest changes we can look forward to. Oh yeah, this article has a video in it, so I will leave the link in the description box. Now, what else we got here? It says here, Torchlight Infinite Season 8 Sandlord starts Thursday, April 17th at 7 p.m. PT, 10 p.m. ET, and then it says in parentheses that's Friday, April 18th at 3 a.m. BST / 4 a.m. CEST for Europe. You can download and play the game for free on Steam. Yeah. I gotta take care of you viewers, man. Can't play around with this. I know you want your news, you know. I know. That's why I put content out every day. Let's see here. Mixing Civilization 7 and World War I. One struggling strategy game is mounting a major comeback. After a slightly rough start on Steam, ambitious World War I strategy game Kaiser Punk is fighting back with a transformative performance update. See? Updates are like ants. They just march in. No? Yeah. And women are like ants. They're all over the place. Just saying. So you're joking. Alright, let's stop playing here. It says here, the bar for strategy games is extremely high nowadays. Civilization 6, the original Frostpunk and City Skyline 1 set such a superlative standard that even their own sequel have struggled by comparison, with Civ 7 and Frostpunk 2 and CS2 still fighting to win back players. Kaiser Punk 2 has had a tough time on Steam release on March 21st. While users' review have slowly become more positive, it still bears the ignominious mark of an official mixed rating, owing to criticism about performance and presentation. Ambitious and original, Kaiser Punk may still require improvement. It has a lot to offer. If you stay away from it so far, may transformative new updates be enough to draw you in. Yeah, so yeah, let me see if they got a video on this. Yeah, they do. They got a trailer. Anything in all black? No. Alright, keep moving. Yeah. Women are like ants. They're all over the place, you know. So when you hear guys talking about the best place to meet a woman, that statement is a lie and it's false. There's no best place. Women are just all over the place. They're like ants. When you run into them, you run into them. But I'm sitting here joking though. But seriously though, there's no such thing as a best place to meet women, man. That stuff is fake. Never believe in that nonsense. Ever. Never believe in it. Yeah. Now women might hear my statement now and they gonna get mad at me though. But I'm just saying, they're like ants. They're all over the place, man. Anyway, let's see here. Let me stop playing here. What's this? Oh, by the way, you got that statement from me. I'm the one that said it. Yeah, Chris. Anyway, let me stop playing here. New survival game DMZ is coming for the Janier Crown with a unique combat idea. It says online open world DMZ nuclear survival blend of World War procedural generation and automatic cataclysm into a Steam release worth watching. It says here, if you're on the hunt for a new survival game to keep you engaged for weeks on end, You'll want to keep an eye on DMZ Nuclear Survival, bringing big procedural generate and transforming ideas to the table. DMZ looked like it could surpass its like orc human enshrouded, shaking up the survival genre. It's easy, but with a beer drinking, but with beer drinking beers and a huge sense of mechanical freedom, DMZ has what it takes. All right, got a trailer here. What we got in all black? Nothing. All right, PC Games in. Keep moving here. See PC Games in be trying to give Nintendo special treatment with the Switch too. But we all know that the Steam Deck is a real champ. We couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. Anyway, what do I got here? Far Cry 2 is the best game in the entire series, and you can get it for $3. Looking long before The Division or Assassin's Creed, Ubisoft made one of the best games in its history, the brutal survival FPS Far Cry 2. Anyway, let me stop playing here. Alright, what do we got here? Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3 gets all the plaudit, but in hindsight, it marks a regrettable turning point in Ubisoft's outdoor FPS. If the bloatedness, wackiness, directionness of Far Cry 6 finally proved too much for people, it all started with Far Cry 3, a game of contradictory, I was right, idea and empty junk content after a rough couple of years. And thanks to Assassin's Creed Shadows, Ubisoft fortunes might finally be turning around. But I still sense that the studio best days are in the past. Released 7 years ago, Far Cry 2, easily the greatest game in the series, and one of the Ubisoft's finest work, is yours for less than $3. All right, let's go here. What do we got? We got a video here. What we got in it says here, if you haven't played it before, Far Cry 2 is currently available for just $2.49/214. Yes, I think this is on Steam here. This I think this says, and it has a trailer. We'll leave it. Let me keep moving here. What else we got on the gaming news? Keep pushing here. Oh, come on now, PC Games in. What's this? Let's see what else they got here. Valve just proved you can't trust its Steam Deck rating. Steam Deck game rating. Spider-Man 2 was rated as verified for Valve handheld gaming PC, but has now been downgraded to playable after waves of poor feedback. Oh boy! The point is, you can play the game on the Steam Deck. Updates will fix it. That's what I say. It's what they say here. Valve is quietly backtracking on the Steam Deck rating for Spider-Man 2 after it was controversially upgraded to verified in February. More embarrassing is that the reason that get this up. Is that the reason for this demotion is exactly what the community feedback within hours of one of the game being verified. It says here, while some of the best Steam Deck games don't necessarily run at buttered smooth 60 FPS with high graphic settings, there is an expectation that verified games don't require tinkering of any kind. When Spider-Man 2 was verified following the patch 3, waves of player feedback suggested that this was a mistake, and now it appears that Valve agrees. In my testing of Spider-Man 2 following patch 3, it was clear that the performance had gotten better on the Steam Deck. It is still wasn't perfect, but setting needs to be adjusted. Fox passed for a verified game. Well, he did say that it had gotten better. So yeah, that the performance had gotten better. So well, as long as you can play it on the Steam Deck, that's all that matters, man. Tell you the truth. That's what really matters in all this. All right, what else we got here on a Monday morning? What else we got here? Let's see here. Yeah, let's see. Oblivion Remade has a slick and brutal Doom-style boomer shooter. If you can't wait for Elder Scrolls 6, a new mod adds Oblivion to classic boomer shooter. Because let's be real, Why why not? Let's see here. What do we got? What's this? What game is this? Let's see here. It says here, between Elder Scrolls and long-rumored Oblivion remake, the future Bethesda RPG series can't come sooner enough while we wait, though there are plenty of ways to stay busy, whether it's incredibly ambitious years that Elder Scrolls Online is about to have, or myriads of Skyrim mods that keeps reinventing the land of the Nords. There's always something happening in Tamriel, but you never thought you'd ever see implanted into Doom, though right away, Doom's right. And it says, well, Reddit user Sloth Johnson has done exactly that. They have given Oblivion a new lease on life, transforming its gameplay to reflect the ultra-violence and UI of classic boomer shooter. The FPS game still plays like Doom, but your gun's a sword, and the IMPs are adoring fans, appealing field slices into their fresh. Anyway, anyway, let me keep going here. Yeah. Whoops. Let's see here. What else we got? What game is this? Ex-Concord dev praises Bungie for taking a chance with Marathon. Says here, a former Concord dev has responded to Bungie Marathon, praising Destiny Studio for taking a risk in Extraction Engineer. Says the former developer has confirmed Bungie for taking the risk with Marathon, saying the game isn't proven nor guaranteed to succeed. The Halo Destiny maker unveiled new gameplay for its highly anticipated extraction shooter over the weekend, with many potential players questioning the studio's wider pricing and content decision. Bungie is launching Marathon as a premium, but not full price. The game, with a battle pass which has led to some calling it a potential Concord 2.0, now Farquhar, as studio developer, has stepped in to praise Bungie's effort. Alright, there's a trailer here, so I will leave the link in the description box. Now, let's keep moving here. What else we got on the gaming news? Gotta keep you guys in the loop, man. Gotta put something out there on the web, you know. Okay, I did that already. See, we talked about V Rising already. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Genome is my new favorite tower defense game that blends in roguelike mechanics. Okay, let's see. You get turn-based tower defense, relics, corpse, and upgrades. Diverse procedural generated biomes, guide with unique starts, endless modes. Genome was released April 4th, 2025. Where to get it? Steam. Yeah. Okay, keep moving here. What else we got? Let me see. 4A Games are giving away Metro 2033 Redux free for 48 hours. Okay, so free until April 16th, 8 a.m. PT, 5 p.m. CES. And it says the giveaway ends April 16th, 5 a.m. CET, 9 a.m. PIT, 4 p.m. BST. You can grab it for free via Steam and GOG. The game is rated Steam Deck verified by Valve and has native Linux support version, but generally works better via Proton as it's an old port. Came out August 27th, 2014. Metro 2033 Redux, GOG and Steam. Alright, keep moving here. What else we got? Let's see here. What else we got here? Keep moving. Okay, we did PC games, and let's see. We did gaming on Linux. Let's see what else we got here. Here's another one for you. You're gonna love this. Let's see here. OCCT, the PC testing utility, has just arrived on Linux. It says OCCT, our favorite stress testing tool, has just arrived on Linux. Has a video here too. Says here, here's at OC3D. We use OCCT on almost constant basis. It's a valuable tool for stress testing PC games. We've used it for CPU heatsink testing system stability testing, and even GPU thermal testing. Now OCCT is available on Linux, expanding the tool's usefulness. Previously, OCCT Linux version was only available to beta tester. Now the tool Linux version is available to everyone. It supports many distributions, including Ubuntu, Debian, Fedora, Red Hat, Arch, Linux, many others. On Linux, OCCT compatibility are the same as those of the tool's Windows version. It includes CPU, GPU, and memory focused tests, allowing users to test the stability and reliability of their system. Now that Linux support is available, OCCT feature set can be used more widely within the server industry. Its professional hardware manufacturer and server operators can benefit from OCCT features. OCCT compatibility can be used to fine-tune system, detect early signs of hardware failure, and test multiple GPUs in parallel various tests. Yeah, there's a video here, so I will leave it. And then it said, what's next for OCCT on Windows and Linux? For the next while, OCCT development efforts will focus on improving its monitoring capability on Linux, on polishing the tool feature tests. Next, a new SSD testing tool will be a priority. Honestly, we are excited about the prospect of a new SSD testing tool. We do a lot of benchmarking here, and adding a new tool to our toolbox is always a welcome prospect. Alright, so yeah, I will leave the video link in the description box. Now, what else we got on the gaming news here? Let's see, PlayStation 5 price hikes. I've seen people crying about this yesterday, but well, it's life, man. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, in Europe is $4.99, UK is $429.99, Australia is $829.95, and New Zealand is $949.95. The digital edition is $859. For Australia, the digital edition is $749, and the physical edition is $829, and then UK is $429, and Europe $499. Okay, and so you're paying $79 more in Europe, $69 more in the UK, Australia $124.95 more. And New Zealand is $139.95. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep moving here. What else we got on the gaming news? Push. Let's see here. What's this? What else? All right. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, keep moving here. Anything on video cards? Got to keep moving here. Push the news out. Oh yeah, got you guys covered, man. You know the drill. Let's see here. Okay, Pharonics, what you got? Anything Pharonics? They always got this tech stuff over at Pharonics, right? But when it's gaming, I'll cover it. Let's see here. What else we got? Okay. Alright, keep moving here. What else we got? Okay, Tom's Hardware, what do you have? Let's see what you got. What you got? Anything gaming wise? Okay. Oh, best Linux distros for reviving old PCs. I'm sure they left some out in that article. Okay, game developer, what you got? Talk to me. What you got? Okay, PlayStation raised the price in some markets. Okay, I already covered that already. Let's see what we got here. Okay, eTechnics, what you got? Okay, Sean Layden. I don't know what is Sean Layden's problem. What he says, ex-Sony CEO says video game publishers should have trained fans for continuous price increase. No, they didn't. You already know the price of video games. If the price is going up and everything, man, video games is not exempt. But anyway, it says here the price of video games has been increased over the last generation, and players are not happy about it. The issue is of rising prices. It's complex, but there are experts who understand it well, like former PlayStation CEO Sean Layden. And there's a video here. I will leave it. It says Layden shared his thoughts on the rising price of video game, offering perspective on the situation. In a video game interview with our Player Dive, Layden mentioned that if you consider inflation, video games price actually decrease. He also believes that if video game companies have increased price by just $5 each generation, players would have been accepting of paying more for each game. Layden explained that in 1999, $50.99 is about $100 in 2025. So as you can see, your buying power compared to the cost of living is lower today than it used to be, but companies are still hesitant to raise prices. It says here, Layden's argument is that just about money. It's all about how prices change, impact. No, Layden's argument isn't just about money. It's about how the prices change, impact players. He believed that companies had to slowly raise price over time, like an extra $5 every generation. It would have felt more normal, but now games price could be at $90, and it would have been such a shock to the audience. Anyway, look, man, for me, it doesn't bother me one bit. I already knew the price of video games was going to go up, so, because look, when the Neo Geo was out, dude, SNK was selling their games for like $400, man. You know, the system alone cost you about $500. The games cost you $300 to $400. So you already knew the price was going to go up. When the Panasonic 3DO came out, that was a hint of the video game prices was going to go up one day. They weren't going to stay the same. So to me, it's nothing new. You know, it's nothing new. So people are throwing price tantrums right now. People are throwing tantrums right now. It's life, man. So it says here, Bungie says Marathon won't be Destiny 3, not for Destiny players who aren't interested in PvP. Okay, all right. Let's see here. What's this? In an interview with Games Radar, Joe Ziegler, the game director of Marathon, shared some thoughts about how players who would enjoy Destiny might feel about this new first-person shooter. He explained that there are some difference between the two games, and while there are some barriers, developers are working to make them smoother. At the same time, Ziegler pointed out that there are elements in Marathon that makes it so different from Destiny that the team cannot change them. Yeah, they're two separate games. He says, Ziegler explained, I think a part of it is we don't expect Marathon to become Destiny 3. Our goal is not to basically make a new product that replace Destiny 2. We believe that Destiny 2 has a future, he adds. The team is working on it, and has been really hard to understand what players' needs are. But if you like Destiny, you happen to like a lot of PvP sandbox experience, those other games that you play, then we think that the Marathon could be something very exciting for you. Here's explain that Destiny players may have certain advantage in Marathon because the player system tends to be a bit similar, but there are enough changes to make you relearn how to play. Well, there's two separate games, I say. Two separate games. Alright, let me keep moving here. What else we got on the gaming news here? What else we got? Okay. What else we got? Keep moving. Let's see. Okay, Neo Wind, what you got? Okay, got anything? Anything? Something? On video games? Nothing? Nothing. Alright, keep moving here. Well, that is that. So you guys are covered. News, deals, games, update, the usual. Yeah, that's it, man. So you guys are covered, man. So I had to put something out this morning. You know, just had to put something out. Just got to do it. Got to do it. Yeah, you know, it's called respect, man. It's called respect. So you know, you viewers are covered right now. Right now it's 10:29. So I'll put this up in about the next 30 minutes or so, or the next 10 minutes. I'll put everything up, and you guys take it from there. But you guys are good. You're good. So for now, until the next round of news. But that's it. But yeah, it's Monday morning, you know, so respect you guys. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video too. And it's Monday. Enjoy your day. Have a good day, by the way. And yeah, try to live as long as you can and keep pushing, you know. Yeah. But you know, you gamers, I know you love your video games, so you gotta put that in perspective and just keep. I just gotta keep pushing forward, you know. So that's what I do. So yeah. But anyway, that should hold you for now until the next set of news. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, Star Wars, Star Trek, Borg, Dark Side. Go home. Peace.